is a young woman in her late 20s who has lived in the small town her whole life. She's a quiet, reserved figure, always helping her community but keeping to herself. Every Sunday, she attends church with her parents, out of habit rather than belief. She's content, but something feels missing in her life, and she can't quite put her finger on it. One Sunday, a new face appears in the congregation. Rebecca, a woman in her early 30s, confident, with an aura of mystery about her. She recently moved to town, escaping from a difficult past in the city. She's been searching for a fresh start, and something about this small church in town draws her in. Rebecca isn't sure about faith, but she's open to new experiences. Lena notices Rebecca almost immediately during the service. There's a certain spark between them, a quiet tension that neither can ignore. After the service, Lena finds herself lingering by the door, wanting to say something to this woman who has caught her eye. But Rebecca speaks first, complimenting Lena on how beautiful the church's stained glass windows look in the morning light. Lena, surprised but flattered, smiles and thanks her. They begin to chat, and their conversation flows easily. As they speak, Lena feels a pull, something she hasn't felt in years. Rebecca seems to share a similar quiet intensity. They discuss everything from the town's history to the hymns they just sang, to more personal topics like their dreams and past regrets. By the end of the conversation, Rebecca asks Lena if she'd like to join her for coffee later that week, and Lena agrees, though she's hesitant. She's never made a move like this before. The coffee date turns into several more, each one more intimate than the last. They talk about their childhoods, their families, and the things they wish they could change. Rebecca, though a bit guarded, opens up about her troubled past, how she left a toxic relationship and came to this town to rebuild. Lena listens, deeply moved, and shares her own struggles with loneliness, feeling like something was missing in her life but not knowing what it was. Over the weeks that follow, Lena and Rebecca grow closer. They attend church together, sit side by side, and discuss the sermons. Lena, who had always found the church merely a place of routine, now begins to experience a deeper connection to her faith, especially because it's with Rebecca by her side. The love they develop is quiet and gradual. Small glances, hand brushes, moments of shared laughter and deep conversations. But it's unmistakable. The church, once a place of habit, becomes the backdrop to their growing love story. One evening, after a long conversation about their lives, Lena's hand brushes against Rebecca's as they walk home from church. There's a brief pause in the air. Then, without thinking, Rebecca gently takes Lena's hand. They stop walking, the world around them suddenly quiet. Neither of them says anything, but the silence speaks volumes. Lena looks at Rebecca, her heart racing. "Are we doing this?" she asks, voice soft but filled with fear and hope. Rebecca meets her gaze, her eyes filled with warmth and understanding. "I think we already did," she replies. The two lean in, the kiss tender and hesitant at first, as if unsure if it's real. But the moment they pull away, there's no denying it. They've crossed a line they can't uncross. Their feelings are undeniable now. But not everything is perfect. Their newfound love has to withstand the scrutiny of their small town and the church community. Lena is torn between her family's conservative beliefs and the deep connection she feels with Rebecca. She's afraid of the judgment they'll face, especially her parents, who have always had expectations for her to marry a man and live a traditional life. Rebecca, who is still healing from the scars of her past, fears getting hurt again. She's afraid to let her guard down, not sure if Lena is ready for the weight of her history. The church, which was once a sanctuary for both, now feels like a place where their love is under constant watch. After weeks of inner turmoil, Lena makes a choice. She attends church one Sunday, sitting in the pew as usual, but this time without Rebecca beside her. As the congregation sings a hymn, Lena realizes that she's been hiding in the comfort of routine for too long. Her heart has led her down a new path, and it's time to stop living in fear of what others think. After the service, Lena finds Rebecca waiting outside. Their eyes meet, and this time there's no hesitation. Lena walks up to her, takes her hand and whispers, "Let's be who we are together." No matter what. Rebecca smiles. Her heart finally opened to the love she's been afraid to embrace. The film ends with the two women walking down the quiet streets of the small town, hand in hand, ready to face the world together. The church, once a place of routine, has become the place where they discovered their love, and now it represents something much more: freedom, acceptance, and the courage to live their truth.